So first, I'm going to talk a little bit about tenure in the United States. And so tenure, each state kind of varies in their own specific policies on how it's handled. But for most states in particular, teachers with 3 or less years of teaching experience are considered probationary. And so probationary teachers are not granted tenure. So they can be fired or let go relatively easily because there are not really any laws that prohibit them to do so, whereas tenured teachers, it's much more difficult for them to be fired. And on the fourth consecutive year of their teaching, that's when a teacher is eligible for tenure. And so each state varies in the specific requirements they have for a teacher to be granted tenure. In some states, they require teachers to be evaluated and observed for a certain number of hours or go through different types of evaluations before they're granted tenure, but that just depends from state to state. Each district kind of has their own policies. And so a district that chooses not to grant tenure must notify the teacher by a specific date. And so this could be for any reason. Maybe the teacher they're viewing is not incompetent or whatever it is. And then failure to do so, if the school district does not meet that date, then that teacher can be automatically granted tenure. And school districts are allowed to deny tenure for any reason as long as it's not on the basis of discrimination. And for those of us who are planning on teaching California, just so you know, tenure is actually granted after 2 full years of teaching. So the first 2 years are considered probationary, and the third year you are granted tenure.